good evening, my name is Anjuli Cheema. This is clearly Steven. Steve and I have spent countless hours throughout our degree volunteering. I've helped with Girl Guides, Steve has coached hockey, and both of us have been involved with numerous different student societies on campus. That said, defining what it is to be a volunteer is not an easy task. Volunteering can mean anything from serving dinner at the mustard seed, organizing a graduation banquet, or even driving for your kids' field trips. In order to help us better define what it is to be a volunteer, I'm going to ask a favor from the audience. Now, I don't know how much, especially my civil engineers, enjoy audience participation. Just bear with me here. I want every person in the audience, whether or not you're a student, to raise your hand if you currently do or ever have volunteered. Raise your hands, raise your hands.
So take a quick look around. This is obviously the majority of the room. You can all put your hands down now. Keeping in mind how many students you just saw raise their hands, I want you to think about the demands of an engineering student. We are one of the only faculties who can and are generally required to take 6 classes per semester, all with labs, lectures, and tutorials. Yet somehow, so many have found the time to volunteer, whether it be to the external community or to the community here at the Schulich School of Engineering. So why, you may ask, do we put ourselves through this? We reached out to our peers to better understand why they volunteer, and this is what they had to say. I think that when I volunteer, I feel invested in something. I enjoy being around people who have passions and things they care about. I volunteer to try new things and to pay it forward. And lastly, but of course not least, I volunteer to keep me out of trouble. Regardless of their reasons, it is these volunteers who have truly enriched our time at the Schulich School of Engineering. Now, I know that everyone in this room may not be familiar with all the organizations and clubs on campus. There are actually over 20 engineering clubs alone. These vary from the largest club on campus, the Engineering Student Society, to clubs representing the departments and the specializations, and then as well clubs representing special interests, such as Formula SAE, Engineers Without Borders, or the Petroleum and Energy Society. Students from all these clubs work to organize events such as Eng Week and Frosh Week, build first-year exam books, host guest speakers and conferences, obtain vital sponsorships, and so much more. Our events are some of the most active on campus, and they are known by the university as a whole. It is these volunteers, the initiatives that they take on, the faculty members who support them, and the students who partake, which truly define what it means to be a Schulich engineer.
I want you all to take tonight as a strong example of that volunteerism. Without the hard work of Shayla Khan, Azra Lalani, and the rest of the graduation committee, we wouldn't be here tonight celebrating our hard work together as a faculty. Take a quick look around. From the food on your plate, the venue, the decor, all this was from the hard work of volunteers. It goes without saying that the value gained from the countless hours of dedication from our volunteers is unquantifiable and definitely proven by the success of tonight's event. At this point, we're moving past our university careers and out into the real world. And yes, we all know engineering is about math. That's why a lot of you guys chose it to start. But as we've moved through, we've learned that engineering is a profession based upon working ethically, morally, and sustainably to serve the public and better it in any way we can. Seeing the number of our peers here tonight who are already trying to serve society better on their own time, I have full confidence that each and every one of you will more than exceed the expectations of the profession of an engineer. We'd like to thank all the volunteers who have made our undergraduate experience so memorable and who have all made us truly proud to be known as Schulich engineers. It is with great pleasure and honor that we propose this toast. To the volunteers.